Hey guys, welcome back to the Cult Classic Kids show. And I'm making an unexpected video because Hellena Taylor, the voice actress of Bayonetta, had come out today to basically put Platinum Games on blast. Um, Gamers know that Bayonetta 3 is coming out October 28th of this month. And personally, it's a game that I have been highly anticipating for years. It's a game that's been in development hell. And for a while, I honestly thought that it was never going to come out. And Helena Taylor, it recently came out, Platinum Games put out there that Helena Taylor will not be reprising her role. She had effectively been replaced by Jennifer Hale. So the reasoning Platinum Games gave for this was that apparently Helena Taylor's schedule and their schedules just weren't lining up for her to be able to do the project. And personally, at the time, I felt as though that was such a bullshit excuse for a game that has been in development hell for years. You're telling me that you guys couldn't schedule any point through this development hell cycle for her to do the voice acting for the game. I mean, look, let's see. Bayonetta 2. When did Bayonetta 2 come out? We're really gonna be that petty. So Bayonetta 2 released on the Wii U in September 20th of 2014 and then was re-released on the Switch February of 2018. So you're telling me between that time of 2018 or technically 2014 that you couldn't schedule voice acting with Helena Taylor? That's absolutely ridiculous to me, but here's the details. Helena Taylor herself came out and said that basically what Platinum Games had said about them being unable to schedule a time to record her lines for Bayonetta 3, that was a bullshit excuse. She had all the time in the world to do it, according to her. And the reason why she did not ultimately return to reprise her role as Bayonetta for Bayonetta 3 is essentially they offered her $4,000, an amount that she is to her absolutely disrespectful. Now, with Bayonetta games, given Bayonetta is the main character of the game, I'm sure that there is a lot of dialogue that Helena Taylor would have to record for Bayonetta 3. So I don't doubt that that is a disrespectful offer. Honestly, the quality, her talent, and the quality of work that she has given to Bayonetta in both the first and second games is pristine. Like longtime fans of Bayonetta, like me and others, we absolutely adore Helena Taylor's portrayal of Bayonetta. She really adds the level of quality to these titles. And it did upset me when they came out and said that she would not be reprising her role. I was fucking pissed. And I felt so when they showed the trailers for Bayonetta 3, I knew something was up with Bayonetta's voice. I thought maybe Helena Taylor either was recasted or maybe she was purposely changing her voice to sound like a different Bayonetta. That was my initial thoughts on the subject. I couldn't tell for sure. I wasn't, I was sort of like hoping for the best, like it was Helena Taylor, but come to find out it wasn't. Absolutely pissed off about that. Did it make me cancel my pre-order? No. Is this situation with Helena Taylor going to make me cancel my pre-order? She is encouraging people to boycott the game, and I can understand, her personal, like her side of this. It is disrespectful to be offered a minuscule amount of money for a what would be a lot of work for a voice actor. This is something that is constantly an issue in the career of voice acting. This isn't the first case of a voice actor being treated poorly, and this will not be the last case of a voice actor being treated poorly or disrespectfully. Um, Honestly, while I do completely understand where she's coming from, do I agree with boycotting the game? No. Personally, I will not be boycotting Bayonetta 3. While I do really want to raise awareness to that, that's why I'm making the video. I'm raising awareness of this situation. Do I think that Platinum Games should be mocked and shamed for disrespecting Helena Taylor and her quality work in this situation? Yes, they should absolutely be disrespected, fucking shit on for this, no doubt. But me having to essentially cancel a game, my pre-order of a game that I've had pre-ordered for like 2+ years now, just because of this situation. Sorry, that's not gonna happen. And whether people disagree or agree with that, that's up to you. I encourage, people that were, that that were interested in buying the game, whether you want to buy the game or not, whether you're choosing to cancel your pre-order because of this situation, you do you. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, so please do not tell me what to do with my money. But the thing is with this situation, it's not as though Helena Taylor won't get work at all. I don't know what her situation is. I don't know how she is, like, what the minor details of this situation involves. It could be that maybe she didn't get along with certain people and they said fuck this. And it's weird that they casted someone to replace her, Jennifer Hale, who has an extraordinary body of work. Whether you like her as Bayonetta or don't like her as Bayonetta. Personally, I don't want her as Bayonetta. To me, Helena Taylor will always be Bayonetta. We don't know the minor details of this situation, but it is shameful that Platinum Games and Nintendo, whoever's behind this, didn't do everything in their power to get Helena Taylor to reprise the role of Bayonetta. It definitely hurts the game. This situation blowing up in their face no doubt hurts the game. And let's be real now, Bayonetta has never been a huge selling franchise. It's more so niche. Bayonetta is quite niche. Bayonetta is well known, and I just find it really interesting that this is the most Bayonetta's been talked about ever. It feels like, unfortunately. And it's sad because I think the Bayonetta franchise is absolutely amazing. It's so much fun. Bayonetta, I've said before, I think is one of the best female protagonists in all of gaming. To me, she is my number one favorite female protagonist in gaming. And for finally, Bayonetta to get, the push she deserves from a franchise that's amazing due to this situation, that kind of upsets me in a way. I think that Bayonetta as a franchise should have gotten this level of discussion without this drama. But we're here and it is what it is, right? I noticed a lot of people talking about this shit that were never, ever, ever, ever going to indulge in a Bayonetta game ever in their life. And definitely weren't interested in Bayonetta 3. And it's like, you do you, but I mean, let's be real now. You're not a fan. If any of these sorts of people are going to tell me that I should boycott the game, you can personally go fuck yourself. Do not tell me what the fuck to do, especially if you're someone that's never invested in the franchise to begin with. But I think it's also worth bringing up Platinum Games' financial situation. Do they even have money at this point? That last game that they did, was it Babylon's Fall? That game was a hot, steaming pile of shit. No doubt a financial flop. Platinum Games has always been a company that did decent work, but they were willing to take shit jobs and produce shit work at times in order to get by. So I have to call into question Platinum Games' financial situation. And that's in no way justifying what they're doing. I think they're absolutely scumbags for disrespecting Hellena Taylor in this way. That does not, and what I'm saying right now does not change that reality. Fuck them for that. But I'm just wondering, could this be the end of Platinum Games? Like, is this a situation where they're kind of going down the toilet financially? I don't know. Who the fuck knows? If anyone has more information on that, please chime in. But I think that's worth mentioning. Who knows? Maybe they really just don't have the money to offer anybody anything. And even so, you know, I mean, that doesn't justify what they did to Hellena Taylor by any fucking means. But I still will be getting Bayonetta 3. I am making this video to raise awareness of this and for future voice actors to come out and shit on these companies that choose to disrespect them in this manner. Definitely do that, because it is important. Voice actors do not get paid their worth. That's kind of a well-known thing, but it isn't spoken about enough. So Hellena Taylor coming out, look, you know, like I said, I'm raising awareness on this, and Platinum Games deserves to be fucking roasted for this shit. But Hellena Taylor, she said, you know, if you buy the game, that's up to you, but she's encouraging people to boycott it. And, you know, no, the thing I have to say about that is, while I understand where she's coming from, you know, if I'm in a situation where my job suddenly said, we're going to offer you half of the pay you were previously getting, who's going to go out there and boycott anything for me? Nobody is. I'm going to have to eat that L. So I'm sorry, but I can't, you know, I'm not going to go that far, because nobody would do that for me. That's just the reality of the situation. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this whole thing between Hellena Taylor, the voice actress of Bayonetta, and her being recasted and Platinum Games doing what they did? At this point, Hideki Kamiya has been suspended from Twitter, from what I'm assuming is firing back on this whole situation, because Hideki Kamiya is the type of guy, he does not, he goes out swinging, apparently. I didn't catch what he said. I'm kind of sad that I didn't. I'm sure someone else did, but you know, I didn't get into it that deep. But it's crazy how this is going down. I'm just saying, guys, I don't want to hear motherfuckers that never supported Bayonetta to begin with telling people that they should boycott the game. Y'all motherfuckers never indulged to begin with, so I really don't want to hear that bullshit. But I do feel for Hellena Taylor in this situation. I do feel for other voice actors. I have a really good friend who is a voice actor and constantly does talk about this kind of shit that goes on, and it absolutely sucks. And in a time period where voice actors are starting to apparently be replaced by artificial intelligence. Yes, that is a thing now. You know, it's really sad. I think that this situation is going to get worse. That's why it's important to talk about it. That's why I'm talking about it here today. Even though I will be buying Bayonetta 3, there's nothing that's going to stop that. But anyways, guys, if you can, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Still got the cough. Follow me over on Twitch or Twitter if you want to continue the conversation. And with all that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.